Giants have lost 7 consecutive games to the Padres going back to last season. Padres have outscored them, by the way, 33-12 over that span.
Al Harrison on the mound tonight for the Giants.
Well, this left-hander started the year in AAA in spring training. He was in the running for a spot in the rotation, but he started in AAA. And for this season, ERA of 2.51 in the short time. He's pitched really, really well. Opponents only hitting 160. Well, these first 2 games have boiled down to close games, yes, but who's going to make that mistake? Who's going to blink? Throw one away, get the big hit.
The ground ball left side. That's going to find its way through. Actually went off the shortstop, but Adames who kind of kicked it out there. So Fernando's trying for second, and he'll be safe. Just gets in. Aggressive base running by Fernando.
Give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
Padres been waiting till late in the game for some theatrics to score some runs. It'd be nice to get some early. Both teams have struggled. Runners in scoring position in the series. Padres 3 for 18. The Giants 2 for 18.
See if Sheets can do something here with 2 outs.
And a fly ball to right field, sending Johnson back to the warning track. He turns, and it's going to be high off the wall. Fernando will score from second. Here comes Manny all the way from first base. He will score on the triple for Gavin Sheets. Padres take a 2-0 lead. There's some early runs for you tonight.
Well, Gavin Sheets is not known for hitting triples. That's his second career triple.
Gavin Sheets continues to be the stalwart in the middle of the lineup.
Nick Pivetta, 32 years of age. He's in his 8th year at the big league level. 11 starts this year, 6-2 with a 2.74 ERA. Lifetime against the Giants, 2-1 with a 5.20.
Last couple road starts, 4 runs allowed in the first inning. The ground one down the third baseline. Fair ball. Machado from foul ground to one hopper that is picked by Sheets. Nice job both sides as they're able to get Ramos.
That is not an easy play. That ball on the home plate side of first base. Sheets has got to get to that ball without getting tangled up from the runner.
Drives this one towards the gap. It's starting to hang up, and it's going to fall and kick away from Tatis. Lee is on the move. The throw, not in time.
It's the short hop there, and then there's the daylight, and any base runner is going to see that, even with the arm, kind of off balance a little bit as Lee goes in safely.
Now here is Wilmer Flores with a runner in scoring position.
2-2 to Flores, swung on and missed. Tried to check. He went about 80% of the way around. First strikeout of the night for Pivetta, 2 away.
Well, here's Chapman. He's at 28 lifetime at bats against Pivetta, and he's 5 for 28.
Swung on, grounded to the left side. Bogarts towards third, has got it, pats it in the glove, and the throw to first is perfect to end the bottom of the first inning.
So the stolen base for Brandon Lockridge. Had quite the jump over there.
The kid they call Lock is in scoring position.
He's going to go again, and now they got him picked off, and he got him.
And it was the spin move just to see if something like that would happen, and it happened.
That erases the base runner the Padres had. Line into left field, a base hit for Diaz. That really highlights the caught stealing right there at third base.
It is, of course, the anniversary of the trade that brought Fernando to the Padre organization. June 4th, a good day in Padre history.
Drives this one out into right center field. Lee is on the move, and he's going to slide, and he makes the catch. Beautiful play by Jung-Hoo Lee to take a run away from the Padres.
Now the Giants trailing 2-0, and Dom Smith makes his Giants debut.
2-2 to Smith, right down the middle. That's strike 3 call. Second strikeout for Pivetta.
Well, as I mentioned, the scouting report for Pivetta, the strikeouts are racking up. He's racking up the Ks.
There's the curveball. He swings and misses, strike 3, and it's a 1-2-3 second inning for Nick Pivetta. And 2 down here in this 4th inning.
This is
not only has Nick been good, I mean, he's been very efficient.
5 ground ball outs induced by Pivetta so far.
Here's Chapman with 2 outs, nobody on. Swings at the first pitch, lines it towards right center. Fernando on the move, and he gets there to make the catch and end a very brief 1-2-3 bottom of the 4th inning. It took 6 pitches for Pivetta to take the Giants down. Fernando beat it kind of by a lot. I don't know that Matt Chapman could have done anything better than that. I don't know that any third baseman could have done any better than that. And still, Fernando was most of the way across the bag by the time the throw got there.
Well, bunt bid, a drag bunt there by Arise, and nobody's covering at first. Everybody going after the baseball, and nobody covers first base, and Arise with the drag bunt single.
And the first 2 men aboard to begin the 5th.
There's Jackson Merrill, 2 on here. Runners at first and second. And that is a fair ball to left field. Around from second base comes Tatis. Arise will go to third. It is an RBI double for Jackson Merrill, and the Padres add to their lead on top 3-0.
How about a knock with runners in scoring position there? Padres pick it up in a big way. 2 for 6 now in that spot.
Now an opportunity for a crooked number, infield in against Gavin Sheets.
This is off The pitcher's back. It kicks all the way out to right field. From third comes a rise. Merrill behind him. 2 more runs, and the Padres take a 5-0 lead. Well, Sheets driving in 2 more. So a 4 RBI night for Gavin Sheets. And they'll check on the pitcher, Harrison, now. And he is coming out of this game.
Looks like it got him down in his throwing arm. Hope he's all right.
13 in a row now, retired by Pivetta. 54 pitches at the moment. He's been very economical tonight. In on the hands and just kind of flipped out into shallow center for a base hit. Daniel Johnson just called up from Sacramento as a 2-out knock. Breaks up a string of 13 in a row, retired by Pivetta. And a stolen base for Daniel Johnson into scoring position with 2 down.
Swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field going way back there. Tatis, and it's over his head into the number 7 archway on a bounce out in the Triples Alley area. And that gets the Giants their first run of the game. Johnson around third to score. 5-1 Padres. Giants now 1 hit in 5 at-bats for the game with runners in scoring position. Now here's the swing. There's a high drive to left by Matt Chapman. Way back there at the wall is Lockridge. He leaps. Goodbye! A 2-run homer. And Matt Chapman has cut that Padres lead in half. 5-3 San Diego.
Quite a debut as a Giant for Daniel Johnson. A couple knocks, a run scored.
Now the bases are loaded with 1 out for Elliot Ramos.
Ramos, this is the guy you got to worry about.
Down the line. Hit well and up against the wall. 1 run scored. 2 runs scored. Into second. Ramos. This game is tied.
And the streak is over for the Giants. They've put 5 on the board, and they're set up for more here.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed.
Lee hits a fly ball. Center field. Should be plenty deep enough. Merrill over to catch it. Tagging from third is Fitzgerald. The throw's going to go to third, and it gets cut off by Iglesias. Fitzgerald scores. Ramos goes sliding into third. Jung-Hoo Lee was not waiting around, and the sacrifice fly makes it 6-5 Giants.
A leadoff single for Tatis here in the 9th inning. Now Luis Arise.
There's a drive out into deep right center field. A long run for Daniel Johnson, still going. Reaches out and makes the catch as he gets to the warning track. Daniel Johnson, after a long run, tracked that one down.
That, folks, is the biggest play of the game. That ties the score.
Manny Machado trying to be the hero again, as he was last night. It's a fly ball into shallow left. The shortstop Adama Sal. Ramos in, and it drops. They collide. Tatis will stop at second. Manny's got to get back to first, and he does. It's a miscommunication out there in left field.
What a break for San Diego.
Here we go again. It's going to be the kid, Randy Rodriguez, coming in.
Jackson Merrill, dangerous left-handed hitter at the plate. He struck him out swinging with a 3rd slider in a row, and that one was not hittable.
2 down, Gavin Sheets. Sheets has had quite a night. 2 hits, 4 runs batted in.
Swing, and there's a pop-up. Third baseman Chapman in the baseline between second and third. He's got it!
The Giants score 6 unanswered runs to come from behind and beat the Padres in another tight game here at Oracle Park.